Alright, let me get my mobile up. Alright. Rest. Commander's chest. Alright, we'll go outside. Oh, you're Beth and... Oh, the golem. There, let me say something. Beth is a little more serious than usual. Before you, this was no more. It was agony, drawn out over decades. No one's believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city, for some it was a relief. At least the end had come. They downed their weapons, surrendered without a fight. But the same thing, but I somehow got through on stubbornness. A vague hope that if nobody found Neva's body, she might, by some miracle, have survived, and that miracle was you. You returned my beloved to me when I had nearly lost all hope of seeing her alive again. Then you went on a suicide mission to the Great Garrison and won the city back for us. You turned a defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. You're a thing just like that, she says with a snap of her fingers. Clean believes in your powers too, but for me, look around. Is that like a duck doing the gritty? But for me, they're more just proof of what I felt that day, when I saw Neva still alive, standing next to you. You're a miracle we've been waiting for. You're the one who will finally put an end to this terrible war. By everything, deliver us the hope we so desperately need. With you, I'm sure the crusade will achieve what the others could not. I found a scabbard with your family's name on in this great garrison. Give her looks on. This scabbard hold the solemn hour, my family's sword. My father once fought with it. I took it when I left home to become a paladin. Alas, it was not stolen. I part with my heirloom willingly to help someone dear to me. Maybe needs expensive healing, and having no way to procure the money, upon my father's sword. I think he would have understood. Sure, he would have given up everything to help the family. I hoped to redeem the solemn hour eventually, but there was never enough money, and soon the sword disappeared from the pawn shop altogether. I have no idea who took it. Seems like I have to part with my father's sword forever. Is she sick? You'll forgive me if I don't go into detail. It's a private matter. Suffice to say, everything's fine now. Treatment was costly, but it was worth it. Ooh, you know what? I can see that you truly love her. Support her. Delicate blush piercing her best cheek. He nodded silently. Very lovely trace name imprinted in silver on the scarab's leather. My parents were loyal servants, yet it wasn't enough to earn them a title or a coat of arms. Still, however humble our name might be, it is worth something. Don't know if I'll ever see the soul hour again, but at least have the scabbard back. Thank you. We need reinforcements. Can you get us more soldiers? When we began the march on Dresden, we chose speed over numbers. If I order more volunteers to be recruited, simply won't arrive in time. Hello, Jesus. Congrats on first. We could pay more mages to deliver the troops to the camp, except I doubt that our army's coffer could afford it. If you can spare 7,500 gold coins, I will see to our reinforcements. There we go. Consider it done. Alright. We need to find a few certain people.
Beautiful.
Nenio is there. Oh, there you are. Very good, just in time. You'd be delighted to know that I need you for an experiment. So the great garrison stands ruthless. Demons are running for the hills with their tails between their legs. Mendev's queen, what's her name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Ah, yes, Godfrey. Scurrying to and fro, and all of this is somehow connected to you, my loyal follower. Thus far, there is no scientific evidence of your exceptionality. One discounts blind faith in divine intervention, which I do. We, people of science, refuse to believe in the inexplicable without any proof. We are the ones who explain inexplicable. Nanny punctuates her statement with an energetic sweep of her arm, and therefore, open your mouth to say ah for me. Why? I'm not gonna do it. Why? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to study you. Come along, don't stay in the way of science. What does my mouth have to do with my new abilities? Perhaps there's no connection, or perhaps there's a direct connection. We'll never know unless we try to find out. You know what? I'll open my mouth. You pierce into your mouth with a practiced eye. Alright, your throat's fine. Tongue looks perfectly normal. Your breath sniffs. Smell is in line with the regular functioning of the digestive system. Now, for your teeth, she sticks one finger in your mouth and probes each of your teeth, in turn with the skill of a seasoned dentist. No detectable alterations. By the way, did you know that many individuals, while being wholly civilized representatives of the race, still have an amazingly powerful bite? As suddenly recalling something, Nino promptly pulls your hand out of your mouth. I think she's meaning the Kitsune, which makes sense because I do have a bite attack. Ooh, do I point out that I do have very sharp teeth if she tries it again? Hello, Sakusan. You're just in time to see Nenio is putting her fingers in my mouth to see if my teeth have a correlation with my powers. Are you trying to find correlation between fanning and invincibility? Nenio seems slightly embarrassed. For the good of science, I look for correlations everywhere and everything. I can prove there's no correlation if you don't bother to look for one. With a team like mine, I should know. Nenio casts a puzzled look at you, but then quickly nods. Ah, yes, you're Kitsune. Field research has shown that Kitsune bites take much longer to heal than the bites of many other races. Moving on. Alright, what do we do next? Ears. Let's check your hearing. Testing. Nanio yells right in your ears and nods in a fashion that disturbs your reaction. Your hearing is fine. Was fine. But don't worry, scientifically proven that it should return to normal soon. Next, Neo circles you. Eyes are clear, posture is satisfactory, limb length is standard, no lice. She stops, rubs her chin in contemplation, and a slightly dejected tone says, Boy, you are the picture of health. It's a pity. I was expecting to find some anomaly. Now let's assess your mental state. Imagine a hypothetical situation. You are a tree. Two squirrels have found their way into your hollow are now copulating there. What do you do? I'll do precisely nothing because I'm a tree. I mean, I feel like just the dry humor oozing off of that, just like I'm not a magical tree. I'm just a tree. An unconscious act of withdrawal, along with the lack of trust in your own abilities, or perhaps just a healthy dose of pragmatism. On to the next question, another hypothetical situation. Hello, Patty. You are a tomato. You have just been picked from the vegetable patch and put into a crate. You know, today the cook will use half the tomatoes from your crate to make soup. What do you do? I just love the continuation of, there's nothing I can do. I'm a tomato, remember? I just can feel the dryness coming off of that. And I should earn ability when you see something bigger behind something small. Alright, I understand. On surface appears that you don't really believe in your ability to change things, but in fact you are a strong pragmatist who knows perfectly well what you can and can't do. You're using that of a mortal, one who is capable of achieving a great deal, though you would deny even that. On that note, I deem the experiment complete. Thank you for your participation. Then he looks at you pensively, and then gestures at you with a wide sweep of your arm. Yet you remain a puzzle to me. I love puzzles. One of these days I will solve you completely, unless I forget. I earn 24.2k points. You know what? I can take away those points. Now I have time to answer your questions. Come on, ask away. But you do remember your own name, right? Only so I know what to put for the author's name in my encyclopedia. Are there any names worth remembering? There are, and to my deepest regret, there are too many of them. Namely, he's a side that would befit a grief-stricken old man. Names of gods and demigods, and named rulers, conquerors, and appeal by some reason deemed great by the people glorian. They etched their names into history, and alas, every self-respecting, educated person must know them. But there are some names I am happy to remember. Great scientists, some of them divine, others mortal, true keepers of knowledge, and great experimentalists. Pioneers of knowledge, Aurora, Nephres, Irelivash. I didn't expect you to mention Aurelia Vorlesh. Interesting. You think so? She's the greatest of the greatest. Just imagine, she had managed to open her rift from glory into the abyss. No one knew how, no one believed it possible, no one even dreamed of such a thing. And she just did it. It was the experiment of the century. Nania wipes a tear from her eye. I would have been so happy if I could have been in her place. Of course, some part of Glorian's population died as a result of her experiment, and the Crusades are still wrestling with its consequences to this day. The very essence of what Relu managed to do was spread through of cosmic significance, both figuratively and literally. Sooner or later, the world won't be closed. Peace will return to glory. As for the victims of the ongoing war, they will be remembered as unfortunate but unavoidable sacrifices made at the altar of science. Nino blinks at you, perplexed. Were we talking about something? I'd like to clarify a few things about your new task. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong one. Oh no, I did. Your craving for knowledge being immediately satisfied. Ask away. What do you expect to find? How do you know where we have to go? Do you know how to find beehive in a forest? You need to catch two bees, set them free in two different locations in the forest, in the direction they fly in. Then you take a map and draw lines showing the bees' routes. Places where the lines intersect will mark the location of the beehive. Fascinating, yes? By the way, forest bees do not make any honey. These beehives principal here too. For a couple of months, I tracked the strange people in the mass and observed the direction in which they were traveling. I took their coordinates, mapped their estimated routes, and made a discovery. Our routes intersected at the nameless ruins not far from the city. Alright. That's all I want to know about your task. If you have any questions, just ask. I have to go. Naneo, you're always a treat. That's a good word for it. Alright. Oh. Land, anything new? What do you think of what happened to Greg Garrison? Do you feel a change in yourself? Not hard to notice when demons start running from you like a flock of frightened bats. Power granted by Imide to defeat demons. Lion raises his hand above his head and pensively scratches behind a single horn. This is out of his kid. I've taken whatever I've been given and use it as best as I can. Anything goes when you're trying to survive. It doesn't matter where your blessings come from. We can think about that when we're old. We live that long. But you know, this time I'm not so sure. Divine power that just appears out of nowhere? Certainly we'll have to pay for it. I'd like to know what the price will be. Okay. Alright, I need to find certain people. I need to find 3 new people. Well, oh, there you are. Hello. No, I don't think you're the one. You earned the title of Commander. Kermit still stands thanks to you. But you have to be doubly on your guard. Your men's place a target on your back. There are assassins about. Killing a high-ranking crusader would bring a demon for more prestige than killing a common soldier. Long ago, I simulated a few of the spare nightmares attempts on the lives of the fictional crusaders, so I know what I'm talking about. Do you know anything about Pathfinder, Amphibian, and Dismar? Let me think. Dismar. Definitely heard the name before. Of course you have. I'm Pathfinder too, so you're chief in these lands now. About Lady Avery. When I left the wound, she had just taken up the position. Hiller examines the talking weapon and chuckles sadly. I'm afraid Ray perished during the Third Crusade. Yes, now I remember. Fiend Dismar went missing in the wound at the end of the Second Crusade. His name has been on the list of the fallen for a while. Here I am, live and well. Writing list I'm back in soon. I'll file a detailed report about everything that happened to me. I knew it was misunderstanding, but now everything will return to normal. I need to write it to my folks. They probably think I'm dead too. Poor lad, but such is the fate of Pathfinder. We face the known, but sometimes the known wins. Their minds cannot take it. Okay. We need to find the new people. There's no rest. Mysterious elf. Damn it, you again, soldier. What can I do for you? I saw you talking to the girl hiding face. Who was she and what did she want? I don't know, Commander. She just never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of our army. I know all our soldiers' name by name and by sight. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping. First, I thought she was a minister from Mendev. She definitely wasn't one of us. But now I see how all looks mighty shifty. She was some sort of spy then. Well, which elf? The spy would do any wine shop proud. Does the crusade really need this much alcohol? I don't think I'm trying to encourage drunkenness among our crusaders. It's all in good fun. A way to blow off some steam. When soldiers can gather by the fire and raise a cup to honor both the living and the dead, it reminds them life goes on. But those who drink to excess or to the detriment of their duties won't get a drop from me. There's just no sight more depressing than being drunkard. What's with the viral bunny tongue lips? I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, Jesus. I don't really know much about stuff like that. So some stuff that we don't or not going to use. I really don't understand it. I haven't really heard anything about it until Lori posted in the server, so like you should really ask her. Yeah, well, I really don't know, Jesus. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Fedora Huckblade. Come here. Tall man with piercing yellow eyes gives a brief nod. Let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I'm Lear Huckblade, and consider the Change of Tribune Day, and the bringer of light. I regard this as a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Kent, Darian, and Dre. Are you one of Prelate Herling's followers? Your face feels removed, but not. Yes, of course. What are your opinion on atrocities? They're silent for a while. Usually people reveal such things about themselves only to a confessor, not to some curious stranger. Still, I did ask you for your help and put certain obligations upon me. Let me put it like this. I spent enough years by purely her own side, trying to keep him from going over the line. But if you really want to know, I would say ask Lori. Like, anything that's, like, anything to do with current trends, I will not know. Unless it's something to do with Japan, which I'm more familiar with, like, the trends that are going on there, or even in China, or Philippines. I know more about that than anything that's UK or US. Jesus. So, like, if the trend, I'm probably not going to know it. Probably is an extraordinary man. He has fallen prey to his own paranoia and a mental sense of responsibility, which has gradually eroded his razor sharp mind. He has witnessed so much hideous darkness that he now sees in every shadow. Yet his strength was and still is a shield for all the people of Mendev. That is my opinion. His comrades and advisors are necessary to prevent him from making unforgivable mistakes. What were you doing during the attack on the city? I was on a hunt, a very successful one. As often happens in life, my success was a more heartburning of a large failure. I've been so far away from the city on the day of the attack, I might have been able to help my comrades prevent a number of deaths. Thank you for your answer. It's not an easy topic for me. I prefer not to discuss it again. Tell me more about yourself, Inquisitor. I want to know who I'm dealing with. I'm Ulfin by birth, but I have lived in Minden for the most of my life, dedicating myself to the service of the Inheritor. My warrior brethren mostly worship Gorum, but I've been eager to fight for the sake of battle alone. I was a good fighter in my early youth and could easily beat most of my peers, but I enjoy showing off my skills. Victories blend on its own, purpose adds flavor to war. I can't say that I've always been a faithful sword of Imude. Back in my mercenary days, fate brought me to the borders of Mendev, where I spent quite a bit of long time among the Crusaders, fighting shoulder to shoulder with my righteous comrades in arms and watch demons commit their atrocities. Eventually lead me to something that I've been seeking for the whole life, purpose and faith. This is how I found my calling. Even though it may be hard at times, I never get in my decision. What brings you here? I saw you insist the Church of Day, an investigation of most importance. I understand that the leader of the Crusade is plenty of other matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you details. Perhaps I explain why I'm calling upon you. Inquisitor's open face instantly reveals his feelings. He frowns and looks through you, lost in thought for a moment. Suppose I've already heard about Count Erdari's story, referred to the tragedy at the Heaven's Edge estate. You're going to investigate this whole case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what happened at the estate and how it happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I also saw everything with my own eyes, so I remember clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge was a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendev. Mendev before the world wound, and yet on that day turned into a labyrinth house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the discretion. I want to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. I was the only person left alive, a young boy with newfound talent for divine magic. Why did nobody send to the city for help, even though the agony spanned many hours? We found the demons dead with their heads cut off when we got to the estate. How were they defeated? How did the disease kill even paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? Demons have found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defense. Why was this never been repeated since the tragedy at Heaven's Edge? You're the only person who can help me, Commander, because the only living witness of those events is currently serving in your army. Your army's route will take you to a place near the very site of the tragedy. Heaven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout those years, and only the Count has the power to break the seal. He's unlike to invite an Inquisitor inside. In any case, he won't like me standing around his family seat. But if you as his commander express your wish to visit the estate, he'll be obliged to fulfill it and will simply follow you as one of your attendants. There are 1,000 ways, a myriad of hopes in human lives the force of evil can use to their advantage. I'm not sure which of these led the demons to the gates of Heaven's Edge, but I do know it was a simple raid, the kind of Crusaders face every day. It involved a significantly more powerful entity. That's why I'm asking for your help. We cannot be sure that such a tragedy will not happen again until we discover the truth. Fine, I will help you. What do you need me to do? Thank you, Commander. Now I ask you to speak to the Count and tell him they wish to see Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I'll join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I'll also require your help during investigation. You have to follow me, observing my actions as an independent witness. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask me. I'll remain here for a while. Alright. So we got a new mission. We should find Sojo now. Where is
Hello
he?
again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
What are you painting? The cleric's eyes lingered more fully on the canvas. An unfinished painting depicts the temple crowned with a rainbow-tailed bird. The symbol of Shenlin. 5 people dressed in robes stand before the temple, men and women, young and old. They all gaze back at you with radiant happiness and joy in their serene eyes.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help and then they saved my life, Commander. If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple. I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
You know what? I know it's chaotic, but I feel like this is true. This is why you have to treasure every moment you spend with the ones you love. Today you're together, but who knows what tomorrow may bring. Because it's very true. Cherish every moment.
You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
Who are you and how could you possibly be of use to my army?
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy. I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
What makes an artist enlist in the army?
Perhaps I am a true artist, or simply an amateur who defaces canvases in my spare time. My goddess is a patron of art, so painting is part of my prayer, and I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else, so I must also tend to others.
Enjoy your lurk.
I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety.
You want to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
It was nice meeting you. Now I have to go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
I really like him. So this is very nice and everything. Oh, Darian. There you are. I king him. He seems kind. Agreed. No, I understand. Like we stand our artist kings, those who paint the battlefield with a brush and sword. Sounded like your new role, Visor. You also enjoy poking me with that stick, don't you? Imagine it. Me, a crusader. If my dearest cousin hoped to teach me a lesson, she managed it perfectly. A Simon I couldn't avoid without losing face. This idiotic journey leading straight into Demon's Malls. I could have been on a pleasure boat right now, with the loveliest songstress and pistachio on my arm, and a bottle of the finest Canadian wine to keep us company. So instantly, I blame you all for this. Well, actually, I think Cousin Godfrey is to blame for everything that's happened to me. And I suppose some of my misdeeds could be considered my own fault. But I can hardly be expected to take responsibility, can I? Certainly not. Therefore, I shall lay all the blame at your door, and plot my revenge. He gives you an innocent smile. I'll visit Heaven's agency, the Drake estate someday. I was about to mention it myself. I've been thinking. Now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I simply must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. We're ready to celebrate at Heaven's Edge. It's not far from here, and you also get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide haunted house. Darian seems to have trouble getting the words out, which are clean to carry how rarely he has to ask for anything. Since you're my superior and I'm your advisor, I'm obliged to ask your permission to leave for the festivities, and I want to invite you too. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. Alright, deal. Perfect. You'll have a ball. I'll make sure of it. I should go. Bye. Alright, there's one more person I need to find. Actually,
Is that a trap?
wait, what is it? Oh. Oh, it's a anti-city pamphlet. Very interesting. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where, it's in here. Oh. Yeah, Karen's be damned. Oh, I should also probably do some of their level ups. Ooh, animate dead. Okay, Sela, is there anything new with you?
Hello.
Oh,
So, what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power?
you know what? I haven't figured out yet. We'll see what happens next.
Watching and waiting is a good strategy. Probably. I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself? You know, back when I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me. Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do. Though it's clear as day, my place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll crawl into some dark corner and whine about my hard lot. What can I tell you? I cry easily.
I know more about you. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? You always say you're like a trouble. I'm a little bit from Geb, a little bit from Katabesh. I was from the Knights of Midday. I was acting to begin my training at 14. I belong in the ranks more than I belong to another place. What made you become a paladin? That's a serious question, a good one. You should ask it of your companions, but it's a long story. Started with 12 years ago, I was nothing like the person I am now. I roamed the streets of Solku with the other homeless orphans. I stole, I fought, I was a hired sword for a bit. Not the proper origins for a paladin, is it? Back then, Solku was a city of orphans, widows, and widowers. No one estimated the city regularly. My parents were among the victims. People there heard about new deaths before they finished mourning their previous ones. One day, a group of knights of Doomday brought a glimmer of hope to the city. While others saw them as saviors and protectors, I was busy pricing up their noble horses and their gleaming merfolk armor. Or just how much one of their pretty swords would fetch. Thief lives one day at a time. That's what they say. I was typing there, thought past the next job. Anyhow, I was able to sneak into the knight's camp, to one of their merfolk helms. And I was right there when Anola attacked the helm's owner. Asime was her name, and it dealt a blow to her unprotected head. Anola, like all the others, she furiously driven from the gates of Solku. That one blow was fatal, but who was really to blame for her death? The noble attacker or the young thief named Sela? I know what it takes to survive sometimes. I can't judge you. I can't believe everyone deserves a chance for redemption. But redemption means you understand what you did and you're willing to be harder on yourself from now on. But you were asking what brought me to the ranks of Days warriors. We all chose the Paladin's path for a reason. Some are guided by nobility of spirit, some by desire to fight injustice. I became who I saw through penance and debt unpaid. The day Abstain died protecting my city, I wanted to kill myself for the terrible guilt I felt. Then I realized I wouldn't make the world any better. And I decided instead I'd try to take her place. I'd become who she has been, and protect the innocence that she can no longer be able to protect. Thank you. Everything I wanted to know. Hope I didn't bore you. Ask me anything else if you like. Alright. We see I see Curl and such of them are here. Okay, nothing new. Alright, need to find what happened to... Alright, Camellia, do you have anything new to say? Horgus, do you have anything new for me? Has been expecting from stuck in his belt. There you are. I've been waiting. As you see, I too have joined the crusade. I don't know how to swing the sword, but the war is costly. I have money. Besides, my intellect and business sense may prove even useful in the battlefield. Besides, I believe I owe you an apology. The way I behaved was rude and mannered. You're an honest and honorable person. You've clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title of Knight Commander, and you're friends with Queen Galfrey herself. Just persistence deserves respect. Please allow me to give you this magical amulet. For my humble personal treasure, to mark our future cooperation. Oh. Okay. What is the amulet? Is it this one? No. Whenever the wielder of this amulet uses a hex, the DC of the saving throw is increased by 1. No. Darian. You know what? Boundless healing for you. Not bad. I believe I saw something else. Actually,
let's see what we can do.
Not yet. Wolf, do you have anything new? Where is the new druid guy? I'm gonna talk to new druid. But where is he? Oh, there's some loot right there. There's Nenio, but Nenio's not who I'm looking for.
I can handle it. Is that treasure?
Where? Oh. Where is he?
Can't make the demons wait.
There's Ember. Where is he? He was making guys do push-ups. Obrig. You're war chief now. You're going to lead us to free Skyrius from this fed. Obrig nods his head with respect. I felt the moment I saw you. This one's special. Let you go and get yourself a whole army in no time? That I did not expect. Oh, how does your newfound power feel? Has it gone to your head yet? It's not a feeling. So many people are counting on me. I can't let them die. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. You know what? Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. Easy there. It's time to play. There's time for work. We're a war to fight, not a jig to dance. We'll have our own fun when we win. But right now, things are serious. Well, I didn't come here just to flap my guns. Since I'm going to war and you're in charge, I better do this the right way. Obrig lowers his head and says solemnly, my blade and my life are yours, war chief. I mean, it's not like I need a blade. My talons and beak will do the trick. But saying like that is done thing. My talons and beak are yours. There's something else. I can hardly see things are bad, but the tales of all the Skyrios burning down and people dying out, I'm sorry, I don't believe this. It can't be true. I'm not that kind of folk to be snuffed out just like that. I have kin in a village not far from here, curling Tig Egg. Let's go there and talk to them and have them fill us in. They're smart folk. Perhaps they'll help us in battle too. Together we'll clean up Skyrios before you can say, hello, Vaughn. And Oroti, foul creatures. Robert bumps his fist to his palm with a chuckle bravado. Alright, I'll go prepare for the road ahead. Take care, war chief. Alright, so we're going to talk to Nuna. And we're pretty much, I think, good to go from there. Wait, this is not Nero's tent, is it? No, it's your blades. Nero's tent is here. It's... Now, come here. How can I help? There's so much I can do. Just ask. You probably heard about the wound I have. I have that one that sometimes opens my chest. Can you perhaps tell me of some kind of demonic curse? Yes, indeed. I've been told of your affliction. Can you will the wound to open? No, that's a shame. What can you tell me about the wound? Well, it's difficult to say. I know of blades that leave never healing cuts or poison that stop wounds from healing. I heard of witches' curse that reward eternal wounds. Wounds that seem to reopen and heal over and over. You think it's dangerous? It's most likely is dangerous, but you're under protection of your dead commander. She grant you mythic powers, they say. Surely an inherit would not leave you to face this alone. Have you perhaps noticed that the wound opens and moons when you waver in your faith, perhaps triggered by doubt? Thank you for your answers. Well, let's go move our troops. How are you, Vaughn? It's not often I see you in my streams just because I streamed a bit earlier compared to when you're... What did you just do? When you're awake and vice versa. Nate, you got anything new for me? Nope. Wait, can I just... Oh, do I have to leave the camp? Alright. I believe I talked to everyone that I could. Yeah. Alright. Let's go leave. Well, I can't complain. Alright. Okay. Yep, we're gonna take our usual squad. Alright, so... we have an army. Okay. Recruit. We can recruit people anytime. We can sign it. We can recruit a general. Okay, so so you are, I guess, there's a range. You both are range. You're a spellcaster. You're like a general army. Okay. And then for our second army, we'll assign. Okay, we can't recruit our general. That's fine. Alright, so we'll have our army move forward. Oh, Sojo's thing's literally right there. Okay. You see those things right there. Alright, We're gonna take out the fleeing demons. Oh yes, my favorite part of this game. It is one of my favorite early on, but then later it is not. Okay, so we can... Okay. Infantry. Wait. I should have done sharpshooters. Okay. Take out the cultists. Alright, there we go. We got finance points. Alright. Because there's a conundrum unsolved, primitive altar. We know there's a demon army there. You know there's interesting items here, but that's an army of 4. And we know there's a bunch of other armies. Oh, I see a notification. Let me check what it is. Oh, just anyone's Vaughn server. Okay. Okay. I don't trust this guy being there, so I'm gonna order sharpshooters. We're gonna form and move you here. Move you here. Keep boosting our guys. Ooh, okay. I just wanted to heal on self so we can heal us back to full. So no troops lost. Recruiting units, okay. Alright, we're gonna move you up forward. So we can join both armies together. And then we can just scout out a bit. Ravage campsite. What's here? That's the Heaven's Edge. That's the Ulbrich mission. So we're gonna do what's close to us. Okay. We know this is Sozio's thing, so we're gonna change our troops here. But I'm gonna also upgrade some of our guys. Your skills: mobility, tricky, stealth, perception, use magical device. Easy. For spells, I think what's best for you is going to be mirror image, and probably Great Pit. Old break. Why? I like how it's recommended feature. It's taking this. Okay. Yep, your usual skills. No problem. Nenio. Your usual stuff. For your spells, let's give you Beast Shape and Lightning Bolt. And Sozio, we're gonna give you the usual skills. We're gonna give you Mercy, Diseased, and Lan. We're going to give you your usual skills. For your key power, sudden speed, easy. Improved precise shot. How do I enter back my camp? I want to go back in there. Okay, because we're going to take Sozio with us because his quest is right there. Commander. Who are we not taking? Why are you guys fatigued? I don't know why you guys are fatigued, though. That's weird. Alright, yep. Oh, are we? Is it because we haven't had a rest since the Great Garrison? Is that literally okay? We're gonna rest then. So Zio, you're gonna do the protective ritual.
I had a messed up childhood, but sometimes I think back on it fondly. Life was so easy.
You were smaller, so it was easier for you to cut purses and get away without being caught. Am I right? Don't tell me. I know I'm right.
realized I was muted as I was talking how I was doing this fight. Okay, we operate on both sides of the thing now. Increase infantry size by 7% per level of this army. All infantry units have a +2 AC attack and damage. Perfect. Okay. Okay. You're going to move here. Oh, you're going to come back here, because that's leading to a fort. And we're going to see if we can recruit. Actually, I want to get a general if possible. Before we do anything. Having a second general might actually be better than... I love this artwork. Hunt. Inclusive traps and training weekend. Okay, these are not great. But it costs 2,000, so we should only spend 1,000. So I'm gonna recruit some archers then. These are footmen. These are archers, so I only want to spend like 1,000. Okay. There we go. Recruit archers. And what they're going to do is meet up with the second army, and they're going to clear out like different sides. And you are going to join them. All right. Crossbow of Judgment or energy points, which I'll take. Because if we can start clearing out some of these armies, it'd be good. So when we, as a commander... How big is your army? Not big. Hello, Peacock. Oh. Take out the archers. Boom. Have my archers penetrate through armor. I'm gonna actually wait for them to come to us, possibly. We're gonna smite evil on you. That's fine. Alright, there we go, another army defeated. Alright. Is it different each day? I'm looking for someone who has like a heal spell. For my second army. Like, do I like keep going back? Will it, okay, will it change every time? Oh, it will change. I should have waited on spells then, or generals then. Master maneuver would be nice to have like a second army, large army. Master maneuver. Is there just like no one with a healing spell start off? guess not. Then I'll take you then, I suppose. Spellcraft 1. That's pretty cool. Change some of them from a pool. Like, there's a lot of the same names. I think you need to hold on to the paladins you have. What do you mean by the hold on to the paladins you have? Like, just this? And that's it? Who's Chief? Furious Lerda is the one I have. Chief Ekboya. Who's that? Chief Ekboya is the best general. Okay. Then I'll make that my second army. We can have them start taking out like other people. But you guys can't move. I could start taking out some of these other armies, possibly. Like there's one right there. So we'll come through here. Oh, sorry. Alright. Oh, I should smite evil on. Oh, what was that? Let them come to me. Ooh. Okay, so they do a lot, is what their thing is. You do so much. Maybe we have to focus on you. Oh, you have a weakening attack on you. That's what the problem is. Okay, so they got fear, it looks like. That's fine. This is a tough fight, just a slog, really. Yeah, just we did get a great heavy crossbow out of it, though, so I'll take that. I'll probably give that to Nenia when it gets to her turn. Okay, so we can go to our party and enter here. Narrowly leans towards a grave and closely throws painful soul inside. How unfair. They're all so young. They have their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrifice themselves, and an old cripple like me still lives. Now, when a woman, her face bathed in tears, stands up to the grave, she whimpers. The painting, it burned like everything else in the house. There is nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing. A young man throws a handful of soil into the open grave and stands beside it for a while, lost in thought. Finally sighs and steps back. So he throws a handful of dirt onto the grave in front of him. He takes a breath and prepares to speak, but it seems like he simply cannot find the right words. Herrick wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers resolve, and says in a gentle voice, "Wish you warm welcome to Shellen's realm. We'll win this war, I swear to you. We'll banish this ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure everything like this, breaks to mid-sentence, and falls silent, finishing his declaration." Thank you for everything you've done for us. So there's two absorbed in this group to hear, but other more is not approval, wiping their teary eyes. They were good people, I can't believe they're gone. What is that? The woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere of silent mourning. Her traveling hand points to something moving inside the grave. Suddenly, a corpse climbed out of the ground, wafting horrible stench from his rotting body. Yes, she did. Zombie, run. Because I want to try the new guy, and I wanted to use use pretty much like spellcaster I don't need for this like little event here.
This will be the stuff of legend.
Cover me, all right?
Celia, you need to get on your goddamn horse, please. Also, I need to see Sozia what he has so I can give him certain things.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Yeah, get on your horse.
Begone, fiend! Fall! I got this.
Proceed.
Clawing time.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Heavy heart, Soji looks at the corpse of his friends, returned to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down, recovers something from the ground. Take a look at this. So hands off a black onyx gem to you. Once precious, the stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip. Examine. Grave Intar's head, the only symbol of Bahamut. Carter's voice perfects at first, fills with rage as he speaks. Cool, did simply murdering my friends was not enough for this? No, they had to come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. I'm sorry you had to go through this. Thank you, I already said goodbye to him. See him give him that form? Sherlock's my witness, it was not easy. Wait, tons of people fled this undead without knowing they have a trail among them. Wherever they are, they're in great danger. We must find them. Before we go anywhere, Sozio, what equipment do you have? Because let's change that. You're just wearing scale mail? You could wear half plate. Yeah, you know what? Put that on you. Now for weapon. Yeah, polearm user. That's. I'm just trying to think what I have that has reach. Melee reach, melee, 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 melee. I don't know if I have anything that's melee reach at the moment. Top row. That's just a club. Decimation can't be used. Why? Middle column. Club of nails, dark horn. Beautiful. We're gonna put that on you for now. And now for accessories, we're gonna put a cloak of resistance on you naturally. Natural armor, no. Bardic reinforcements, no. You don't use hexes. Agile fist, no. Okay. What spell scrolls can you use? Because we need to start using some of these as well. Okay, inflict wounds, perfect. We're gonna load a bunch of these on you. And more gear to sell at the camp.
Here we go.
Okay. Alright, let's look around carefully. Find any clues that we can. Trickery, 13 DC, okay.
This is my kind of work.
Somebody help me. The half-round corpse of a woman shows other crypts. She lays over for empty eye sockets and croaks out a few words. Thank the gods and thank you too. Knew it was going to happen someday. They buried me alive. Who are you? Baroness Ninel Bard, at your service. The dead woman bobs a clumsy curtsy, her legs barely supporting. My estate's not far from here. Let me assure you that all of you are always welcome there, assuming you're properly attired. How do you think they handled mounts and companions in this game? I don't know, but I gave CeeLo a horse because I thought it'd be really cool. I'm doing by the rule cool with some of this. Well, also some of this makes sense. I'm curious about letting her go. What would happen? do I let her go? How do you... See, part of me wants to do it because I think it'd be really hilarious. But at the same time, you know, it's probably a bit evil. You know what? No, I should be like, I hate to break to you, but you're actually dead. How dare you? What utter foolishness. Do I look like a corpse to you? No, no, no. You forgot yourself. You should be ashamed to say such things to it. The Baroness wags her finger at you in a chastising moment because so staring at her own hand in horror. What? How? This simply cannot be. I shall permit it. I'm afraid it's true. I'm truly sorry. The graveyard was decorated by a necromancer. He disturbed your rest as well. That woman covers her face for what remains of decaying hands. So I died, but even death that cursed service of the abyss torment me? Could that be done? Perhaps you could lay me to rest? Quite enjoyed my life in this world, but now there's no place for me here. Not in this miserable form. Would you like to pass on any words of comfort to your friends or family while you're here? Good for nothing band of hanger-ons? Most certainly not, thank you very much. I am reasonably confident they have already brought my estate to ruin and squandered the fortune I bequeathed to them. You'll have to do without my missives. It spares both indignity and embarrassment, you see, but I could still be in the company of those I truly care for, were it not for your curtis sorcerer and his parlor tricks. How did you awaken? Do you remember anything? Let me a moment to think. Seems like yes, indeed I woke up because I heard a voice. They were saying poetry or prayer, perhaps. Suppose there were spells, too. Must have been your 3 damn necromancer. Rest in peace. Thank you. Do feel free to take my brother, Joey. These pieces are dreadfully out of fashion where I'm going anyway. That's kind of funny. Like, yeah, go ahead. Take my necklace. It's not that great. Oh, can we, like, sneak through there?
I can handle it.
Okay.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Oh.
This is my kind of work.
Oh.
The light.
Here comes trouble.
Take you.
Distract them from me.
You won't survive.
Okay, so everyone's going in the building.
Yet another obstacle.
Wolf Jeff, can you get there? No, you can't, but we can move you closer. Come on.
Endure.
Take him out. Where are you? Oh.
They don't know how fragile they are.
Into the fray.
Time to share your treasures.
Make every strike count. Damn you!
I have a skeletal archer that's picking him on.
I will bring down the divine wrath. Eternal Rose, I call upon you. They better start running.
The inheritor. Guide my blade.
Cover me, all right?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Are you still here? on, fiend!
So Zio, you're a bit slow, but I forgive you for it.
No glory.
Putting Zio on a horse is one of the best things I've probably done for her character. Oh, there's a single
They will break against our resolve.
character right there.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Into the fray.
Alright. Anything going on in these alleys before we go anywhere? Area exit. Is there anything here? A ladder, okay.
This is my kind of work.
Who are you? What do you want? Did we just like sneak up on him? This is your end of your last piece of magic. I won't let you harm the living and the dead anymore. You think I need your permission? Hey, you bonebag, stand up and kill.
We can rest after this fight.
Okay. See, let's take care of the necromancer. Thank you. Wolfdrift, take out the guy from behind us. Thank you. Lan, if you could target the guys that are nearby, thank you.
Survive me.
Holbrick, charge that guy. Get in his face. We just can't attack the civilians, so we can just
Good guys
rush him.
always win. I will bring down the divine wrath.
No glory without.
So I'm gonna get you a horse. I swear it.
Time to share your treasures.
Endure this.
I surrender. Stop. I give up. Don't hit me. The young man in black throws his hands up in a dramatic gesture. You damn right. How dare you? Suddenly Suzy becomes a totally different person. R's delicate hands clench two fists while his voice comes out in a menacing roar. He leaps to the necromancer and breaks his nose with a single blow. You scumbag. I remember you. You came to our temple begging for healing just a month ago. We fed you. We shared our table with you and took you in, didn't you? I don't even know what I'm going to do with you. Stop it. I surrender your... Suzy ignores the necromancer's cries of pain, punching him right in the teeth. The monster spits blood, but it continues, fighting past the wild blows to his incredibly bruised and busted face. You are the priest of Shellin. I surrendered, so you have to spare my life. Your goddess demands it. Is he telling the truth? Religion doesn't allow you to kill him? Yes, the Eternal Rose is known for her grace. She teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's one thing to slay enemy in battle, but a captive, but you must try to save their soul. Show them the beauty of the world. Persuade them to abandon the path of evil. It's difficult, but the world is better for it. Let's bring your own servants back to you. Come on, soldiers. Try to make me repent. My sins. Perhaps your kind words will make me abandon Bahamut's teachings. Run the shell for redemption. Start naming some masterpiece of my own. The cultist smirks. Ooh. What do I do here? Stop, Sojo. It's not worth breaking your god's vows because of filth like him. You know what else, though? You two know each other. We do. That's Nardi, a tailor's apprentice from the city. We healed him after he was mauled by a dog. They became a frequent visitor to our temple. He listened intently to our sermons, studied the god's teachings, praised our art. Were you lying on our face the whole time when we took you in, when we sat at our table, when we broke bread with you? Were you playing steps in the back even then? The whole time. Now you understand part of it. Let's dig into the rest. I was hoping to lure you to our side. It would have been hard. We're everywhere, even inside you. I think you know it too. You're not like all those pious devotees. You pretended to be, and maybe you fooled yourself. But we both see who you really are. You had that same demonic rage inside you. It's a pity I never had to kindle into devouring flame. But sometimes you resort to a backup plan. Having you died at the hands of your dead friends was such a good idea. It's a pity it didn't work. Shut up. You want to kill me right now, don't you? But you can't. You're a good boy, so loyal to your gods. You'll have to let me go to commit sin, so I win either way. Witness genius for our Lord Bahamut. Yeah, don't do it. Don't kill him. Soji looks at the battered Necromancer's face and at his bloody hands in disgust. He slowly lowers it and unclenches his fists. Thank you for stopping me. I almost broke my vows because of this. Absolutely, dear. There was so much rage in me. It's a shame, a disgrace, but I must admit that I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting me see like this. Should have never have happened. You're the commander. He's your captain. If you decide his face. I surrender. Here, take everything I've got. Just don't kill me. Ooh. What do you think I should do to him? I've never decided whether he should live or die. You're in charge here. Ooh. You know what, cultist? You see, if you were to do something evil, depending on evil, you know, I might have, like, you know, let you go or, something like that. But you know what? I am just going to send you to, my character's guys a bit quicker. So I am sentencing you to death immediately. No, please, listen, May the gods forgive him, for I will not. Thank you for taking this upon yourself. Suzuki examines the devastated graveyard and diverts attention to fried town people. It's alright, you're safe now. We should bury the bodies again. This is a place of people, we must not leave it desecrated like this. As we're clearly terrified with even looking at the fallen dead, but Sovo's sauce worse reassured them. As they work together, Rara soon regains tranquil appearance. Their prayers, Suzu bows his head before the graves of their friends for the last time. Oop. May the eternal rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have many more incidents to protect from the horrors of this war. Yeah, but can we, like, go back inside? There was, like, loot there. So it was... Like, I don't know if the Necromancer's body had other things on it. Oh. Yeah. I'm going back to the camp and selling all of this. Alright, now we can leave. Wait, there's something we missed here? Oh, another body. And then we missed something here? Oh, we literally did. We missed a whole chest. See, this is probably gonna be the first that gets to it. Okay. All right, and we're gonna run probably back to the camp because it's on the way anyway. Sell all the stuff that we got.
Can't make the demons wait.
Because there's unlimited money for the merchant, so we can just keep selling stuff. Sela, why do you keep getting off your horse? I gave you the horse to ride. Wait, where's my camp? Wait a second. What? Oh, does our camp just disappear? Or is it... Oh, does it move here now? Okay. I see what happened. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Magic anomalies are common in the world of Glorian. So common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. Every city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in a lifetime. One night, one might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire and rose to the ground, the rain up by eyeballs, all that the world wound is known for, should find some purchase in the moral mind. Even though the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why, perhaps instinctively they understand this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound and ulcer for which the world bleeds itself into the abyss. The commander and his armies walk up to the high bank of the West Selene River, where it draws near the border of the whirlwind. Soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in the shape to have been formed by winter water. The sky hangs with their sharp edges and sickening bends. The shape of Mercury on the horizon rises to dusty rust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it regains a familiar azure hue. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander's eyes feel upon his back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armor and recognized by anyone, the roller Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a single away and climbs to the highest peak on the bank. There he decides to address the soldiers and boost their morale. Establishing a rapport with his troops is yet another battle that the leader must face. Through the subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale or lose faith in authority. Addressing the army on the board of the wound, the commander seeks to establish himself as a military leader in a new battleground. His efforts prove fruitful. Soldiers listen dutifully, smile peering on their face. Someone in the ranks jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath the shroud of low black clouds. It's like the whirlwind has reached out in figure into the lands of Meddev. The gesture seems eerily harmless. But then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes. One after another, tornadoes came from all sides, from ahead, behind, or above the soldiers' heads. The power of the elements on one side of the scales, the soldiers' faith and inspiration on others. Plain to see which is greater. The different army runs the gauntlet of tornadoes. Struggle lasts over half an hour, but the army loses only a few bags of supplies and doesn't have whip off into the sky. Or stop and catch their breath. Teach morale, +10. Current morale, 2. First counter with the world wound has ended in its favor. Is that good? My morale is high, but it's only 2. Okay, interesting. Alright, can we move our armies again? No. So we're going to go to the Houndheart camp. Sure, we'll begin resting.
Pearls of wisdom from Brother Woljef. If you're flogging a fake treasure map, take care that all the islands are where they ought to be. Or if you add some of your own devising, at least give them normal sounding names. Lands of Woljef the Great isn't a good name, it turns out.
Okay. We can move our armies. So we can move you here and start clearing you out. I'm gonna Scorching Ray you. Scorching Ray you. Okay, so we know you're too strong. Ravaged campsite. Guess we can't go there. We know that's Nightingale Grove. Okay. Okay. We can also start recruiting. I made a mistake. No, I didn't. meet up with our other army. Underground hideout, okay. Leper's smile. Okay, so that's as far we can go probably. But we're gonna go this way now. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? I might have to retreat. Did you get a level up?
Beautiful.
We just solved the stone. Let me touch the stone. Finally here, Alien Curl must be around here somewhere. Jenna too. They gave her permission to leave. There they are. Greetings, Stella. Greetings to you, Knight Commander. Sir Ian puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts a quizzical glance at you. Seems less friendly than it was the days you were at the Defender's Heart. Aaron puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Alan's feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple of nobles like us. Then they turned to the Savior's City, Knights of the Faithful Crusade, marked by even day's blessing. They came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Ha! So your friends, though, let's not talk about it, I assure you. I'm the same Seal, your friend from the League of the Cart. I'm here to help you look for Elon's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends. Since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I don't really feel comfortable bothering Knight Commander with my personal problem. What is the ring like? Where should we look for it? Last time I saw the ring was with my things in my traveling chest. Now the camp's told us right. I don't know how we'll ever find it. The ring's made of shiny silver metal, deep blue-green jewel. Can't miss it. Master Derek's not Judge Stroller. He's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. Hearing worth several months' pay, Elon. Where's the strips are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. You save yourself a lot of trouble. You know what? Giving fried rats might be the way to win romance. Is there something wrong, Elon? Am I making you nervous? Young Knight is obviously ashamed. I apologize. Shanana's right. Much has changed since we met in the city. Some things for the better, some not at all. He stopped short, apparently unwilling to elaborate. Alright, off we go. Shanana will look around the north side. We'll see when you find We'll see you when we find something. Or when we give up trying. Can I see the rock now? Thank you. There's a young
Is that a trap?
There's a young deer that we could just attack apparently. But Miss Sakusan will get mad if we attacked a random deer.
Something over there. All right.
Piece of an antique ring. What? Interesting. Hey, imp. Oh, closet. A small closet demon emerged from its chest. Looks like you're angry, shooting up its ugly, filled face. It's holding shiny eyes brick in his paw, sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine, mine. Oh, and look at that creepy thing. What's holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like tease and bully. Both ends in real trouble. Let's try and attack it all together before I figure out what's happening. There's a bunch of us right there. None of us can beat it. Pleasure frozen pulls in the air and splash you with beams of color. You're instantly killing. Demons jumping down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine, mine. Then Janet. See the dancer of friends turns to you. They're alright. They'll come around soon. Quickly, Suki. Let's catch the little rascal who runs off the ring. Oh, we can actually catch it.
Pretty good, aren't I?
There's
I have a hunch.
Divine Protector Shield. Okay. Oh, it's up there. We can't get it. Okay. What is the shield? Merfolk grants Wheeler. Oh, damage resistance. That's. I could put down Sela. She'd be invincible.
This is my kind of work.
Hat of Heartening Song. What is this? Whenever the Wheeler's hat using song, this also grants fast healing. Fast healing? Oh, I forget if you clip some of these, they give you, like, lore. I should actually go through and check out all the stuff I have of like the different lore that they have. Where did this thing go?
Let's see what we can do.
Did it disappear? Oh, there it is. Give me the ring, you scoundrel. Before I manage to get the quads, the hauling fleeing Curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. He snatched strength from the demon's paws. You must get it. Curl, what are you? It looks like they just hit the horse instead of the closet. Thrusting herself between Elon and Curl, Sue managed to barely lose over the blow aimed at the halfling. Elon, stop! Have you gone mad? He's using a summon spell. Why'd you stop?
Light! They are the darkness.
No, Elon, say that. Damn, I didn't sign up for this. Oh. Elon, run. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, mouse, don't go off the map, please. Please, don't go off the map. And the stretch and posture check. Oh, the whole care package. Ooh, thank you.
got this.
Cover me, all right?
Get on your horse, Sela. What? Take out the
Make
claws.
every strike count. They don't know how fragile I am.
Need that stretch. Then what are you doing? You nearly cut down Crow without second thought, without trial. If I didn't know if he was responsible for all this, he might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He led us in a trap. Crow was the only one who knew where we were going. He thought that there wouldn't be anyone at this camp besides some small, harmless demons. So he said trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon master had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrel. I really know anything about what happened. Crow's a good lad. He's not a spy or murderer. Maybe they frightened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. Now we'll never know because you let him escape. Better let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. Elon, think. Celia was defending someone she thought was her friend. She stopped you from doing something you might regret. I don't need a shepherd to light my path to save me from regret. Can you say the same, Celia, or you, Commander? You clearly have something to say. Go ahead and then spit it out. Celia, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. What happened to Great Garrison? You're in serious danger. Maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders. There's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer, and a knight begins as a squire. In human days, paladins gain their abilities gradually. But now with you and the commander, you're granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill for beyond your years. Oop, accidentally hit something. You received the gift at just the right amount and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that would be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything, training, experience, hardship. It's not the first time Magic has behaved rashly. How good has this brought Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you see the trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you lower your sword when you should have driven the blade home. Just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. Even positive, rocked into continue and looks at you in the eye. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. You're right to an extent, Elon, but I didn't choose my lot. I'm just trying to fulfill my duty as best as I can. The knight leader said, I apologize for my harsh words. I said to Tia and said it again, this wasn't a reproach but a warning. The pride that you've been giving, it may be your undoing, and undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. Don't be afraid of what's new and unknown. We just need to bear in mind our responsibilities. Whatever was given to us, we can use it for good. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time subjecting you to danger here. At least know that Curl's a traitor and John's a coward ready to abandon her friends when the going was rough. But I'll learn a lesson from these mistakes, and for that blessed ring to hell with it. Kiana won't love me slowly for the gifts I bring her, but I make no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Dying goodbye, lowers his head and walks away. Seal watches as he leaves. Her expression is filled with sadness. Everything becomes very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Suki, let's go back. I'd like to talk to you about it later. A lot to think about. So do I. So do I. At least we got a bunch of stuff that we can take with us. Like spears that we can sell. At camp.
We're walking on dangerous ground here.
Yeah, I know we're walking on dangerous ground. Trust me, I know, buddy. I know, big guy. Seal, did you get off your horse again? Sela, stay on the horse. I gave you the horse for a reason. Okay, before we go anywhere. Can armies move? No, they cannot. Okay. Then we'll rest.
If you're so afraid of going near the enemy, I can teach you how to shoot from a bow. True, it's pretty tough to aim when you're running away from the battlefield.
Whenever you decide to finally kick the bucket, give me fair warning is all I ask. If I'm gonna be eating cave slime at your wake, I need to line my stomach good and proper first.
Here's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna have this army come in here. All right. If you don't really have money, that's fine. But I'm going to give the troops to her, and hopefully they can do better where I failed. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you my troops, my archers, and hold on to the clerics until you could use them. I feel like we're taking a lot of rests.
You blame your troubles on everybody else, but you always claim the credit for anything that goes right. Is that really any way to live?
See, the human side of your mouth is flapping, but all I hear is a lizardy hiss.
Lizardy hiss. Okay. Alright, you're going to move forward. Okay, here's the thing. First thing, Scorching Blast. Take out the archers. If we could possibly take out the fighters before they even have a chance, that'd be great. Oh, I didn't mean to move you forward. I fucked up. I didn't mean to move you forward, but that's fine. Fit the numbers. Yep. If you could take out more, if you could take, so I have this mindset of when it comes to like a lot of games, is that if there's 9 enemies, like 1 boss and 8 enemies, if you take out the 8 minor enemies first, that's just limiting the amount of attacks coming at you. If you, yeah, the boss is always probably going to hit, but what scares me is that if those 8 enemies each have an attempt to attack, that's possibly 8 enemies that could hit you, especially in early levels. Where in like later levels it was not going to matter much, but if you could take out even the low numbers or weaker people just so they don't do damage to you, you can save yourself a lot of trouble. I was actually thinking about that in one of Patty's sessions recently, because we were in our first real combat, and I was looking at like the weaker people. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to maneuver myself around to even put flanking on the weaker guys, just so we can make sure to get these guys out. So yeah, if the big boss is still standing, we could all handle the big boss together. Right, there we go. I hope she levels up. Finance points plus 100. Okay. So these are elementals. Hmm. That's a 4. That's a 4. I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna save, though. Naturally. Alright. So we're going to see who we can just take out. You know what? Can I just possibly take you out? Yep, just take you out. Probably gonna take casualties because of this big guy, but he's probably defensible. So there's just gonna be your. We just like slowly take out his health. Oh. We got high morale, so we can attack again. Okay. That's fine. We took a single casualty, but we heal. We might be able to level up now. We got the flail of called Tyranny of Mind. Only by non-good characters. Ooh. Shield of Faith. Target unit gains AC, Bane. Cause fear. Probably Shield of Faith, actually. And we get anything automatically? I don't know if we did. Element of Protection, maybe? Okay. Alright. We're gonna just move you for our army. I don't. There's someone on the road. Get ready. Okay. Who is it? Oh, who are these people? For the mist, you spot the flickering flames of campfire. 3 figures wrapped in crusader cloaks are held next to it. A stout, smiling dwarf, a brash, dark-haired halfling, delicate-looking woman who appears to be very young. The crackling campfire is driving away the bleak fog and promising more for rest for tired legs. Noticing the halfling's hand jerks towards his weapon and relaxes. Hey, it's the commander himself. Don't just stand there. Have a seat by the fire. It's a bit damp. You might as well dry off at least. And then that cold gesture, you pass you a large mug that smells like freshly brewed tea. Who are you? Frontline scouting party. Senior sent us ahead to look for ambush. We don't walk on the day, so we're making a bivouac. Go ahead, help yourself to some tea. It's an honor for us. Oh, something in the way that halfling speaks off. Senior instead of commanding officer, bivouac instead of the more casual camp. Maybe he's just a new recruit. Proud smile awesomely you see his face. Thought we run to such jovial company out here. Suppose you guys have something stronger than tea in your canteen. Catching halfling's conspiratorial look, she smells even brighter. Rubbing his hands slightly, Ultra catch a helpful look at the mug of tea than you. Just so you know, walking away from campfires where folks give you free food is a sin in the eyes of the gods. Look around to make sure this place is safe. The location of the campfire was chosen wisely. It's safe and quiet here. No tracks in sight. The air is calm, but odd feeling wrong that lances for you like a sting from an angry walk. Something isn't right. It's quiet out here, all right. as the grave. I don't know why, but I don't feel like the feel of this place. It makes my scales stand on edge. What are your names? Proudly lifting his chin, which bears a white scar, Halfling says, I'm Sergeant Felham, and leader of the gang of daredevils. My family experience that he's a fighter. He sports a nose that's been broken more than once, a well-fitted gear, and a gusty spark in his eye. All marks of a feisty, courageous warrior. Dwarf grunts and grins. Why would you call a heroic gang a squad, Velham? I am Tran, foot soldier, cook, quartermaster, and the mother hen of this slot. The one who sets up the tent for Artsy, given that she doesn't even have the muscle to drive a stake in the ground. The smirk, Tran glances the woman who immediately turns red in the face. The sweet, terrible young cleric opens her mouth to say something, but she's humiliating as best she can more. Feel free. Finally, she moves sheepishly. I'm Archie. Pleased to meet at your service, Commander. Aren't you scared? Camped out here in enemy territory? The worker gives you disapproving sideline glance. Ooh, me, Commander. I walk many roads. I know a good spot for camp when I see one. If an old call cultists march by, they want to think of checking this place. In the meantime, we would watch quietly and count every last one. Fairly embarrassed, Archie adopts a serious tone and commands Tran's direction. You're boasting. True comrades greeted a remarkable burst of laughter. Something's not right. Attack. You know what? I'm curious. Spurring and brazen, the halfling licks his lip with a surprising long personal covered red tongue. Huh, would you look at that? He didn't buy it. Enough of the masquerade then. Everyone, no more games. Figured by the fire rips and transform. Dirty gray hair and dark wizened elves watch you with mocking sneers. Their twisted, grimacing face looked demonic. From the haze, more previously unseen shadows materialized. They were just lucid and unsettling. The campfire emits a sickly, sweet, intoxicating smell. In the squat crowd, you see some slimy mushrooms swimming in disgusting, boiling slurry. Who are you? The one who was pretending to be the halfling Vel makes a face, mimicking you in an obnoxious voice. Who are you? We are servants of Lord Discari. You are pitiful insects that got caught in our web. Elf was masquerading as the cleric. Artsy gives you a lecherous smile, enthusiastically dragging her tongue along with the blade of her dagger. Did you like sweet little Artsy? Did you want to play for in your tent? You monsters. See, it looks like those who appear to be trusted allies and go open disgust. How did I see you for what you are from the start? Dumb Paladin, you really think your ability to sense evil can't be fooled? Lady and Namora tossed long ago had a trick the likes of you. What was the point of this charade? Lady Namora desires your head and will gladly deliver it. The elf whose voice, as Tran, was so convincing lets out a repulsive snicker. Think I'm at your mercy. We'll see who the real play is. I love when the prey tends to fight back.
This will be the stuff of legend.
Sela, you should be on your horse, but it's forgiven.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Milan, can you hit the crossbowmen? Thank you.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you.
Drawing time.
Distract them from me.
Alright, that was easy. Quiver of core arm ammunition, masterwork hospital longbow. I know ambush when I saw one. There was just one.
Running.
There's just some drow that didn't get into the fight. Beautiful.
Time to share your treasures.
You won't survive me. Damn you!
This will be the stuff of legend.
Cover me, all right?
endure this!
Okay, is there anything else here? Gonna run through, double check. Okay, make sure there's nothing so we can leave. So we know there's gonna be assassins after us. That's great. I love assassins because it means people do not like what we're doing. I see a notification. Let me just clear that so I don't think it's for anything important. We're gonna get to Nightingale Grove. Going to enter this location. Yes. I think that's where we can save it. We did some good things. Get a little nice short stream in. And find some trade out on. You know what? Liz is doing a 24-hour birthday fundraiser, so let's go raid a poodle VTuber. Because why not? So our stream, the weekly schedule might be a bit off, but now that I'm back home, I'll be starting to do my collabs again. So, and some of them are getting near, I think, some of the ends. I mean, like Amori, we're now getting the achievements, but there's not many left to get, I think, because I have like 2/3 of them. Valhalla, we're about like a good portion through the game. Clan, I have no idea. I have no idea where we're at Clan Ed. But we also beat birds, so look forward to some things. So let's go raid over.